I wanted to go to the Olympics from, I think, age 14, but it was always in like speed skating. And then I realized, but mountain biking, maybe that's a better sport for me with the climbing. Well, it was quite interesting because I was a long track speed skater when I was junior, and then I was like ill for a year, and then I decided like the most important thing about being an athlete is that you like what you do. So I tried to build up a certain fitness again, and during the holidays we rent bikes, but I thought road cycling was a little bit boring for me, especially in Holland with the flat. And then my father said like, okay, we can rent a mountain bike maybe. And that's where I started like feeling a big passion for mountain biking. And especially when it came to climbing, I realized that I was quite good at it and started some races. Especially in the beginning, I was still combining studies with mountain biking, but I had no idea what direction it was going. Like mountain biking was a new sport for me, and I thought I'd try to combine those two things. And then I realized, oh, I have to really train in the mountains to improve my level, especially in the skills. I mean, you can train endurance in Holland, that's quite nice. But all the skills, I was crashing all the times during the race. And then, yeah, I spoke to my parents, and maybe we have to make a decision, or school or cyclist, because we had to travel a lot. And then I decided to go for cycling. And from that time onwards, we have been traveling a lot. And mostly I travel with my family.
Well, she's been working hard for this, so she's really proud of herself. But as a dad, I'm proud too, because, you know, ever since she started mountain biking, which is about 8 years ago, she's been working hard initially under our wings. Together we worked towards becoming a professional.
Well, I normally, if I'm at home, I wake up around 8 o'clock. Never set my alarm clock, but I just wake up naturally. And I prepare my breakfast, like always start with the grapefruit. Really like some fruits and some muesli. And normally I like to train in the morning. I feel fresh, I'm quite a morning person, so and I'm back early for lunch, so that's nice. And sometimes I have a second session. Normally I go on the bike once a day, and the second session is about like the core training, or in the winter time speed skating training, or sometimes some technical training on the bike. I do some groceries, and I make myself dinner because I really like to cook. But actually my days vary a lot, because in the summertime I'm always traveling by camper van. I would say I'm not at home that often. And when I'm in the camper van, I start the day with some yoga or stretching. So I really like to have such variety in the days. Sometimes I go to someone who gives me a massage, but also just relaxing and stretching a lot, that helps me. And sometimes I take ice baths, so that's really nice. I'm not sure especially what the effect for recovery is, but it just feels nice, and especially when I'm traveling and I'm in nature, then looking for some nice rivers to have an ice bath. In the beginning that they announced that it would be cancelled, I was a bit upset, of course. Like, you work towards a level, but I was also feeling very nervous, like the winter before COVID. Like, oh, it's an Olympic year, and I felt like this was my year. It had to be my year, so it was maybe a little bit forced. And then it was cancelled, and I kept on training because I thought I want to keep the level high, and I was just really focused on having a good level. And then I realized, okay, but this summer there won't maybe be any races. And then I realized, okay, maybe I need to give myself some time and some space. And then the races in the end of the season that finally went ahead in 2020 didn't go as well as I wanted. I had some health issues and it didn't didn't go. And then I think in the end it was maybe good for me to have some time off, and yeah, since I had a bad year last year, it's maybe only for the best for me. Since last year, that experience with that I really want to push myself and force it, I feel I have a different approach now maybe. Maybe I'm grown also in the sports a little bit more. And I feel like everyone who's on the Olympics wants to go for a medal, including me, of course. You want to go for the best. But I know that I've been working for a good level since 5 years now. So I've done everything I could. And in the Olympics, I will just enjoy that moment that I'm there actually. How many people can say that they go to the Olympics? Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, just follow the UCI mountain bike channels, and you can follow everything about the Olympics there. And maybe you want to follow me as well. You can find me on Tauber on Instagram.